Hi everybody, welcome to the South Australian Sports Show. I hope you can stay with us for the next hour. Been a fair bit happening in the last week of sport here in South Australia and of course around the world. So welcome Barry Coote to the show. Baz, how are you?
Good mate, thank you.
Been a fair bit going on, mate.
There's always a fair bit
Are you
going
into
on.
Bathurst?
I love Bathurst.
Mate, Shane Van Gisbergen, of course, winning Bathurst.
Let's just pull back a bit here now.
Right, come back.
When I say that I'm into Bathurst, I've been a fan for a lot of years.
Yep.
I will sit in front of the box and I will watch 161 laps, no problem at all.
Yep.
Since the Holden Ford thing has
The rivalry's dropped off.
just a little bit.
Not quite the same?
It's not quite the same,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
it isn't quite the same.
Yep.
So they'll try and build this, but I was watching on the weekend. I thought, no, because I'm a Ford man. I've always driven Fords. I like Fords and whatever. But there's now it's the whatever it is. But still a great race. Don't get me wrong. It's still probably one of the premier races in the world, with one of the premier drivers in the world right now, in Shane Van Gisbergen. But it just, to me, it's only my opinion. There might be others out there that might argue with it, but it just lost a bit of gloss, just a tiny bit. The Holden Ford.
Yeah, the rivalry.
It was a great rivalry.
Yeah, it's interesting. Sam Shahin's a mate of mine, so I watched his race.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch a little bit of that. Whereas
He's
before I would have
brilliant,
gone, I'll watch the Bathurst. And I was like, I haven't been drawn into it because of the rivalry.
Yeah.
It was still a great race, still watched it, but I wanted the rivalry, which didn't have. So
Well, it hasn't got it
I don't know how. Well, eventually they'll rebuild another rivalry or just take time
we
to
hope
get
so,
there.
because it's such a great race.
Oh,
mate,
spectacular. It is spectacular.
And for a change, they got some good weather.
Yeah, got some good weather. Well, we were lucky there's some good weather yesterday. Unfortunately, not a great day to have great weather. It was Jeff Motley's funeral at Albert and Over. Port Adelaide Footy Club did an amazing job. Whether you're a Port supporter or not, what they did on the day, short turnaround, and the way that, fantastic. So hats off to the Port Adelaide Footy Club in their memory of Jeff Motley. Just touching on him, 9 premierships, 1964 Magarey medalist, 250 games, 4 best and fairest, 28 state games. He was Port's named in Port's greatest team ever, all Australian. Just an amazing career. But what resonated out of all of it, there were Timmy Ginniver emceed it. Jenny Williams spoke about his career and relationship with Foss, which was really good. Craig Bradley got up and spoke very funny. Nathan Buckley got up and spoke very funny and gave an insight into Jeff and their friendship with him. Peter Motley then got up and spoke and had the crowd in stitches, mate. It was very, very clever, which is what Peter's good at.
Like that,
and then, of course, Juanita there had been the rock for the last 8 years.
Rock.
I found this the interesting one. In Jenny's speech, she talked about it, and I read it again later. Foss Williams, who coached Motts in 8 of those 9 premierships, 6 in a row, by the way, which is a record that will probably never be broken, described Motts as the most reliable footballer. Isn't it amazing? Of all the accolades you could bestow on a bloke, no, he was the most reliable. You could just see Foss saying it, and that's a massive compliment from Foss.
So that's a huge compliment from Foss. He don't give compliments.
Not very much.
No, the last words that Foss ever spoke to me was, "Who the bloody hell do you think you are?"
Because?
Well, no, it's a long story.
Is it?
But it was the last words he ever spoke. It was quite, and it was like, whoa.
Oh, okay, that's had an impact on me.
I don't need to be in this room. But Jeff Motley, mate.
A superstar.
Only player to play in 9 in a row, really.
9.
Sorry, 9 grand finals.
9.
He was the only one, and he played in them all.
And in different positions in quite a few.
And one that stands out. Remember Diamond Jim Tilbrook?
Yes.
A Sturt gun who went to Victoria and whatever. He did a job on him in one of the finals. I think it might have been 65.
Right.
And I think that was my second grand final as a kid that I saw. And I'll never forget that day, because everybody was raving about Diamond Jim. And Motley did a job on him, but it was just a fantastic job that he did. But he did a lot of those things and could play in a variety of positions as well. He wasn't just a half-back flank man. He won a Magarey medal.
5'10", mate. Played back pocket, played in the middle, played
Strong
forward, played everywhere.
Played everywhere,
Jenny did tell a great story. Foss took him out of the centre in this particular final. Wasn't playing very well. Motts wasn't very happy about it. So instead of dropping his bundle, he said, "I'll kick 7 goals to show you." I'm thinking if I was coaching, I'd go, I might shift some players and see if they've got that same ilk about them. So to Anita, Pete, and Brett, and to their families, we're thinking of you. And but it was well done by the Port Adelaide Footy Club.
They did the same with Eric Freeman and Russell. And Russell. Their service was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Hey, plenty coming up on the show. I hope you can stay with us.